Hello, my name's Jalise, the JJ Mutisa Shesh Games, everybody, and I guess everybody, the Originals is back. After 10 months, it's back. Season 4 just premiered, and the episode's called Gather Up the Killers. What can I say? 5 years has passed since the fall of the Michelsons. Klaus is still a prisoner of Marcel. Marcel knows that Klaus's family is linked to Klaus, and this episode just really fulfilled a lot of things. Haley has now freed her family of the curse. She killed off people who are trying to hunt her down, and Freya, Elijah, Rebecca, and Cole are all freed. They're back, and they're coming to get Klaus back. What else happened? The person that Haley needed the blood of the 6 original clans of werewolves. She got the last bloodline from a werewolf named Keeling, or I'm not sure what her name was, but she is now the blood source for the cure for Elijah and Cole, or any of the siblings who ever get met by Marcel. So Freya's keeping her on lock and key. Cool. And Haley was vicious. And can I say this? I never liked Haley as a character. I thought she was hypocritical. I thought she put herself as a higher standard, and she basically she really annoyed me. But when her character was portrayed to protect the family and to just do whatever it is to help her, the Michelson family, I loved her. And not because I'm a fan of the Michelson family. It's just, I just didn't like the fact that Haley just put herself ahead of everybody else and believed that she was better than them. And I know she never really said that, but that's how she always acted like. So, all you Haley fans out there, don't kill me. But what also happened? Marcel is seeking advice of Klaus because right now Klaus's former Sarlines are coming to New Orleans, want to see Klaus suffer a lot more, and some of them want to see him dead. One guy named Alistair, who Klaus killed his family, who Klaus killed his wife and the daughter, or it made Alistair kill his own wife and daughter, is pretty fucked up. And which just goes to show you that our characters are not the heroes, our characters are the villains of this story, and we love them. Also, so Alistair wants Klaus dead, he wants it. So Marcel and Klaus deal with a plan, and Alistair has the blood of not the blood of Marcel, but the venom of Marcel onto a blade, and he's wants to make a show of Klaus to kill him off. At the end, Klaus kills him and a couple other people, and Marcel snaps Klaus' neck, and he says to every single vampire in New Orleans that I keep Klaus alive for werewolves bite. His blood is a cure for werewolves bites. I keep him locked and key. I put him down and he will stay down. And the only reason why he won't come after you is because I'm the only one that can stop him. And I love that. I love the relationship between Klaus and Marcel, how Klaus begged for mercy at one point when he took out the blade of Papa Tundes. Marcel took it out of Klaus, and apparently Klaus said mercy afterwards, and also how Klaus is still the same old person he is, but he's still tortured by the demons of his past. And how Marcel is too. Marcel is tortured by the fact that he still is a Michelson in many cases. Even though he's trying to get out of Klaus's shadow and all this stuff, he is a Michelson. He betrays, he hurts his family, he'll do whatever he takes, and he's trying to prove to himself that he's not like Klaus. But in order to keep the ways of the kingdom in New Orleans and to be like he is, he has to be like Klaus. He has to be what he is. And that's suffers for him. Vincent also has controlled both the vampires and the witches around with the help of Marcel. Vince is trying to move on. He's trying to get into this witch who has a kid. He's trying to get with her. That's awesome. We get to see moments of both Davina and Cammy and little back like a picture of them for a memorial, and that was like really sad, depressing, but overall pretty fantastic episode of the originals for season 4 episode 1. I mean, Gather Up the Killers was simply amazing. I thought it was a very, very good episode, and now it's not, well, it was a good episode, but there was not a lot of surprising stuff because we had 10 months to wait for this show to come back, and we're only getting 13 episodes, which I'm very fucking pissed off about. But if we're gonna get quality like this for every single episode, I'm gonna be okay with it because Haley was vicious. We saw her werewolf form, loved it. Saw Klaus going berserk on a couple people, and I really want to see how Hope and Klaus are gonna interact with each other. To me, 13 episodes is not enough. Give this season at least 16 episodes, just like it did Vampire this year. But my God, the original season 4 episode 1, Gather Up the Killers, was a very, very good episode of the originals. I cannot wait for the next future episodes, and I just absolutely love this entire dang episode, this entire dang story arc, and I'm looking forward to where it's going. And we could sense that there's some darkness coming. You can see some witchy voodoo, maybe some shit, but overall there is something dark that's coming for both Hope and the Michelsons, and I cannot wait for the next episode because, surprise, surprise, the Michelsons are coming back to free Klaus. Cannot wait to see it. So yeah, original season 4 episode 1, Gather Up the Killers, was an amazing episode. But again, I do not want this to be the last season. I absolutely do not want this to be the last season of the originals. There has to be at least a season 5 with at least 22 episodes. But overall, big fan of the originals. Love the premiere. Can't wait to see the next couple episodes, even though we only got 13. So right now we got 12. Oh god. But overall, the originals, season 4, loved it, loved it, loved it for its premiere. So everyone, let me know what you all think for one. Subscribe if you like, discount down bottom, leave comment down below, let me know. If you want to check out my other videos, I have the Vampire Diaries ranking video of its worst and best seasons, top 8 villains, top 10 villains. Let me know what you all think for one. Alright everyone, it's Lee signing off for you, everybody. Bye.